at point guard, Jordan Clarkson. At the other forward position, Mikal Bridges. At center, Shaquille O'Neal. Inches. Number 9, Dylan Brooks. At the other forward, standing 6'11", number 10, Jabari Smith. At center, 6'10", number 28, Alfred Sengun. Starting at point guard, at 6'0", number 5, Fred VanVleet. The other guard, at 6'4", number 4,
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And now the Lakers starting group. Cole is out there with Bridges. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Bryant. And it's Shaq in at the center. And for the Rockets, the pairing up front, Smith and Sengun. The wings, Green and Brooks. And it's VanVleet in at the 1. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Here's Los Angeles now. And Bryant kicks to Clarkson, pass to Shaq. And he lays it straight in.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Green against Kobe. Green inside. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. Bridges up top. Brooks covering. Here's Bryant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Bridges against Brooks. Over Bull. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Here's Kobe. Goes back up. Shaq's shot is off.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Back to VanVleet. Smith outside. In the corner, it's VanVleet.
The defensive focus. That's what Clarkson's coaches want from him. Can he do this consistently, though, is the question.
And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
And here's Brooks from outside. O'Neal with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Clarkson passes to O'Neal. Out to Bridges. Here's Bull. Can't connect from short range. Houston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Brooks. No good. That would have tied it.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Shot's good by Kobe.
And he anticipated the play, and Kobe finished it on the other end.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Green against Bryant, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Bull.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
He's off on the first.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite, and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Lakers. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer.
Kobe Bryant.
Bryant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And showing the range there, Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Green.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
And he can't get the first one.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
Now here's Brooks, and there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
4th team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Mikal Bridges. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate.
He hits one, then misses the 2nd attempt from the free throw line. Lakers leading by 6. It's tipped. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And Smith with the stuff.
Raw power from Smith Jr. on that slam.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Clarkson kicks to Bryant. Over Green. And Kobe the bucket with the assist from Clarkson. Kobe's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. Here's Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
On the wing, Bryant. Guarded by Green. And Bryant slams it in.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to give himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
I got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And finish off by Bryant.
Oh, it's been all Kobe all the time tonight. What a scoring machine.
Brooks, left side. Shoots over Bridges. Brooks misses.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Here's Smith. And some very quick points for him on that possession. 6 points so far for Jabari Smith. Los Angeles leading by 3. Clarkson kicks to Bryant. Bridges for 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Shaq. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Shaq, such a beast inside, which is why defenders elect to foul him there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
A new lineup here for Houston. And the Lakers also making a change. Hayes is checked in.
And throw move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. We're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Wall. And Thompson gets it to go. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Green against Wall. The pass to Hayes. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
The assist.
And the Lakers lead by 3.
Boy, good work from the big man. Shaq knows exactly when to find the open man.
Kobe kicks to Wall. Knocked loose. Down low. And finished off by O'Neal.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Bryant can't hit the turnaround jumper.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the
At the wall.
2 minutes.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And what makes Kobe next level? The instinct for the game. An ability to just see it before it happens.
Personal foul. Team is in
And
the
Kevin
penalty.
Porter Clark was almost out of the league at one point. He has certainly turned things around.
Well, there was no question about his talent, but every young player has growing up to do some more than others, and he was in that category. But he's gotten himself together, and he's producing at a high level now.
Rodman, he's checked in for Shaq.
And now that Kevin Porter Jr. has settled into the league, he just keeps getting better.
Yeah, you know, he does it all. Scoring, playmaking, rebounding, defending, active in the passing lanes. Very few guys do it all the way that he does. He's got a well-rounded game.
The shot by Rodman, no good.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Porter outside. It's John Wall with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Bryant on the wing. And Bryant throws it down hard.
Bryant able to elevate and levitate once he takes flight. Just enjoy the show, folks.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Porter to the paint. Kobe against Thompson. And it's good. 2 points. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Tate in the post. Covered by Hayes. Porter inside. The Rockets again can't hit.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Out to Bridges. Wants to get it to Rodman and does. Here's Bryant. That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
On the wing, Porter. Takes the 13-footer. That one rolling around and rims out. Kobe Bryant getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping it. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So for the Lakers right now, Dennis Rodman is out there with Hayes. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Wall, and it's Kobe in at the shooting guard. And so Wall nails both of them. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of fours, even traditional threes play the five. But with MVP-level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Here's Hayes, following the basket by Jabari Smith. Bridges misses. Outside, Green. Van Vliet looking around. Over Wall. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now Rodman. After Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Rodman passes to Hayes. On the wing, Bridges. Sengun covering. Clock at 4. For 3, Kobe. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brooks checked in for the Rockets.
For your Rockets, Dylan Brooks.
Rockets trail by 7. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Kept alive. Sengun with the bucket.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what Coach wants from Sengun.
Now here's Wall. Rodman, a good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Assisted by
Rodman's got his first 2 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Smith on the wing, covered by Hayes. And it's Smith missing. Here's Kobe. Green with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Bryant. Bridges dishes the Wall. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 7-point differential.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw missing. Tyler Hero. He's checked in for the Lakers. Good on the second free throw. Here's Wall. Hero on the wing. Kicks to Rodman. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rodman's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
I like how selective Rodman is with his shots, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
Brooks, left side. Van Vliet wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Van Vliet's got himself on the board with 3 there. Los Angeles leading by 5. Right side, Kobe. Kobe in close.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right.
Always looking to get his teammates involved. Bryant certainly has the vision to do so.
Timeout call the Rockets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, we have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them. Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. Now, here's Green. Dennis Rodman missing his last shot. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Van Vliet against Wall. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Wall. Bull up top, covered by Van Vliet. And here's Wall outside. They grabbed their own miss. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
For 3, Van Vliet. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. It's tipped. Smith with it. Now Bull defending. Smith kicks to Van Vliet. Inside. Sengun. And Sengun throws it down.
Turkish thunder. Sengun tasting the sauce up top.
Pass to Bull. Wall against Smith. Here's Brooks. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And now it's only a 5-point Laker lead.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Thompson outside. Passes it to Bull. Wants to get it to Rodman and does. Back to Bull. Here's the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Sengun's got his 6th rebound here tonight. Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career, is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
The Rockets making a switch here. Bullock's checked in. Shaq's checked in for the Lakers. Porter against Clarkson. Out to the right wing. Bull the pass to O'Neal. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Take a look at the Rockets. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Here's Bullock. Back to Thompson. Over Thompson. Good on that shot. With that, the Los Angeles Leafs cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Thompson.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Well, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
And O'Neal gets it to go. Shaq's got 8.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
He's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
Houston ball.
Tate, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Timeout call for Rockets. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Man, it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win. And that ultimately is all that matters.
Once again.
Porter inside. He's covered by Clarkson. And it's Green missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Heroes got 5 points now in the quarter.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and perimeter shots, though, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
Now here's Shaq. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Thompson against Thompson. Over Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal
Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
That free throw good from Thompson. And so Thompson nails both of them. 1:43 left now here in the second. Clarkson kicks to Thompson. They get it again. Here's Shaq. They shoot again. And Clarkson with the layup. Clarkson's got his first bucket in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Lakers leading by 15. Lobbed up there for O'Neal.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
Houston's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Porter with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Pass to Green, and it's sent back by O'Neal. To the inside, Hero goes up and lays it nice and easy. Heroes got 7 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And it's Bull that time on the assist from Heroes.
Assisted by
Heroes got 3 assists tonight.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Thompson passes to Hero. Clarkson for 3. That one no good. And so it's Los Angeles sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting
the Lakers 62.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq has some incredible work in this one by Kobe Bryant. He ended up with 22 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. So far, he's played a big role. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Sengun in at the 5. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Van Vliet against Clarkson. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Rockets. Here's Clarkson. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Clarkson kicks to Hero. Bull against Smith. Hero from long range. Connects from 3-point range.
3 points.
Heroes got 10 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line. And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in.
Chandler Green.
And he sinks the second. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Clarkson against Van Vliet. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Clarkson's got 4 points this quarter.
And you've got to give it up for Clarkson. I mean, he's a natural from mid-range.
And Brooks, here we go. Here's Sengun. It's blocked by Shaq. Oh, and there's a foul on the shot here. Officials catching the contact on the attempt. So he'll have 2 shots at the line coming up here. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good.
A legendary shooter, Thompson is also a versatile defender who plays with great energy on both sides of the ball.
Rodman, he's checked in for the Lakers. John Wall comes in for Clarkson. Puts up a three. They get it back. Smith. No good with the layup.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
There's Hero with the three. The Rockets pull it in. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Brooks against Thompson. They get the rebound. Rodman brings the double team. Sengun, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Thompson from long range. Los Angeles with another miss. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Sengun. And another shot. And at last, they get one to fall. Sengun's got 8 points. Lakers leading by 22. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amin and Asar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amin said making the NBA has been our whole dream since the 3rd grade. Asar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. We're never too high or too low, and we're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks. Nice shot by Smith.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Here's Wall driving the lane. Here's Rodman. Sengun with the rebound. Rockets trail by 20. Here's Green. 11 feet out and he hits it. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
And that one falls for Wall.
Well, there's no denying it. When Wall is healthy, he is still a major threat in this league. I mean, he's lightning quick as a point guard, and he has tremendous defensive instincts.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Tyler Hero. Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. Here's the pass to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. The three-pointer, no good.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Bridges passes to Hayes. And here's Wall outside. Brooks grabs the board. Rockets trail by 21. And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So for the Rockets, Tate, he's checked in for Sengun. Thompson comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Porter subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. LA's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Stolen by Thompson. Shoots over Bridges. Another miss by Houston.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged his shot, and you can see the effects. on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
The Rockets shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. On the wing, Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing. Los Angeles leading by 21. Here's Bridges. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
This is who Rodman is, willing to do whatever he can to help the team win. Nice dime right there.
Porter with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Lakers shooting a pretty wretched 28% in the third quarter. This offense needs to maybe try some different angles. Wall's shot is off. Here's Rodman. Second chance shot. Tries yet again. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 8 rebounds in this game. Tate kicks to Porter. Poked loose. It's stolen by Wall. Now the feed to Rodman. And the rejection by Smith.
You can tell Smith really relishes being a force on defense. Blocks like that will help him anchor himself at that end of the floor.
Tate against Bridges. Launches a 3. It's good from long range. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Porter passes to Smith. Back to Porter. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Porter's got 6 points.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Hayes trying to break free. And the rejection by Smith. Thompson against Bridges. And here's Wall outside. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Thompson from long range. That drops and it comes off the assist from Rodman.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Pass to Rodman. Thompson outside. The 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Rodman with the slam.
Assisted.
That off-the-charts vertical, Rodman gets up and throws it down easily.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Into the lane. They need this. And it's good on the way in. 10 points for him.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Porter against Wall. Hayes dishes to Thompson. From downtown, nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Green. Good D by Thompson.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Goodness. Mikal Bridges, thundering slam off the bounce.
On the wing, Green. He's covered by Thompson. Thompson surveying the floor. He feeds it to Smith. Shot clock at 3. Misses from short range. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, opening up a huge gap. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
All good.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Walker. Bridges out there with Bowl. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Kobe in at the 2 spot. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Man, and that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
And it's Whitmore missing. And Los Angeles guys shooting straight 49% from the field. They get it back. O'Neal. The kick out to Walker. In the corner, Bowl with it. Back to Walker. Floats one up. He lays it in. Walker's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, Walker seemed unbothered by the defense there. Very creative with the rock in his hand.
There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Pass to Bullock. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done. So what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Up top, Walker. Covered by Van Vliet. Walker's shot is off.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Van Vliet against Shaquille O'Neal. From 8, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Marjanovic. It's good on the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Outside, Walker. On the wing, Bryant. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bryant's got 25 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Inside, here's Green, and Bull sends it back.
How are you even supposed to shoot over Bull? Insane length.
13 feet away. Walker's shot is off.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
Bucket is good.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping past there for the finish.
Here's Bryant. And it goes down 2 points. That's 29 points for Kobe Bryant.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
He's feeling it. And another basket for the Lakers.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Knocks it loose. Marjanovic against Shaquille O'Neal. Here's Bullock. Nice D from Bryant.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And yes, it's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And these days, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. And it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
Sengun's checked in for Houston. Brooks comes in for Whitmore. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Houston's head athletic trainer about his status. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. Coming back tonight is not an option for him, and they're hoping he won't have to miss too much time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Out to Brooks. The Lakers with the rebound. Outside, Walker to the paint. Here's Bull. Great D that time from Green. And so it's Houston with it. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
On defense, the Lakers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet against Walker. And it's blocked. And he's got a triple-double. And here's the break. Here's Barnes. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Kobe. Lets it go from deep. And again with the rebound. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
Boy, an immovable, unstoppable force around the rim. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a Shaq attack.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Walker. Sengun with the bucket. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 16 rebounds. Outside, Kobe. The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Houston. Down low, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Van Vliet against Walker. Shoots over Van Vliet. Offensive rebound, O'Neal. Out left to the wing. Bull kicks to Barnes. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
For 3, Van Vliet. O'Neal with the rebound.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Walker against Van Vliet. Looking to get back on track here. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Van Vliet's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over to the wing. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
On the floor for the Lakers, Jackson Hayes.
The Lakers shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Oh, and the jam by Kobe.
When he gets going downhill, any kind of momentum towards the hoop, it's really hard to slow him down.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. wasted no time on that one. Van Vliet's got 7 points for the quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
The kick out to Barnes. Good on the triple.
Barnes, the experienced player that he is, good at not letting the defense bother his shot.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Taken away by Hayes. The kick out to Barnes. Over Brooks. O'Neal inside. Working on Green. Count the basket.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Feeds it to Green. Over Hayes. Misses off the right iron. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shaquille O'Neal.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
And there's the pass to Hayes. Lets the 3 fly, and Bryant gets it to go on the assist by Hayes. Bryant's got 40 points. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Van Vliet. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Shaq.
And love how crafty Van Vliet is on these drives.